if it is raining, then it is all your fault.
It's not going to.
Big jinx. He knows his shit.
Anything he says is happening.
Yeah, there's. Oh, for
Graham, it's raining.
fuck's sake!
You're joking me. What?
This is your fault. Unequivocally and absolutely your fault. I can't believe you've done this. Like, I can't believe you've done this.
Oh my god.
I can't believe this. It's your fault.
This is just quality, not the race.
I don't care.
Oh, this is the best thing ever. Oh, that's so funny.
Well, yeah, not very impressed at that turn of events, but anyways, welcome back to another league race. Finished here at the end of qualifying in a wet Abu Dhabi. I can't believe it either. Yeah, about as poor as you could get, really. Close to the back, 15th out of 17 runners, basically. So, not great.
I don't mind being
not
here,
great,
I don't want to be
but
here at the same time.
Yeah. So we'll have to just try and kick on as
Also,
as best as we can. But
yeah, during qualifying.
not ideal. But anyways, I thought I was a little bit quicker than this, to be honest. But anyways, I'm going to try again to do this one stop. I just want to find out if it actually works, man. In an actual race where it's not safety car disrupted. So
17.
again, we will try to do mediums to softs this time instead of soft to mediums like we did at TTML. So that is what we're going to attempt to do. And in retrospect, I put far too much fuel in the car. You don't need 3 laps here, maybe 2.5, but 3. And definitely recommend doing 4 wing if you're starting on mediums, and not 3 as I elected to do. So you will see why in a little bit. Anyways, here we go then. Round number 8 already. Here we go, 5 red lights. And away we go. It's not a bad start. Not a great start, but it's not a bad start either. Forbidden's going up the inside here. He's going to get through, is he? I'm going to try and go around the outside. And then Joe in front has to get backs off the throttle there, so I had to back off there. So that's it's like Forbidden will go then. I've got a good run on Joe then heading up into this first chicane, so I'm going to go for a move here on the inside. On the left hand side, leaving space off the outside. My gear changes here are a little odd at times, but it's nice and easy. Almost into the back of Matt there as the pack kind of bunched up there, but I think from Sway starting there, Sway reacting. But that allows Lennon to go through, and we are already in P17 out of P18. So not a great start there, but yeah, just hoping to settle into this one, see how the race gets on, and maybe a safety car, maybe the strategy might help, maybe penalties will help. We'll find out as we go along, I suppose. But long way to go. And it's lap number 3. I'm just dying with understeer. I'm absolutely dying, and I just understeer into this wall here. Somehow did not get damaged, but Chicken's going to go by there. So yeah, honestly, just absolutely dying with understeer with 3.9 wing. Just honestly, if you're starting mediums, just do 4. I dropped so quickly back at the guys at the pack in front, and then once they have DRS, you're done. You're not catching back up to that. That's worth almost a second a lap, I'd say, between the 2 straights. So compared to a car that doesn't have it. Anyways, I thought hopefully you can see the understeer there. I just can't turn in. Anyways, there goes Chris. He's out of this race, and the VSC is deployed, which I was not very happy about because that didn't help me. I wanted a safety car at this stage. Now that I'm just sort of behind, the whole strategy thing honestly goes out the window because I just need a safety car to get things back into play. But yeah, that was not what happened there. Lap 7, Chicken. Sorry, it's not Chicken. It's Forbidden that has a spin in front, and that's one position we can at least gain. So. Yeah, I was hoping to try and stay within DRS of Chicken, and then that didn't work out either. I'm just dying with understeer. That's only going to get worse as the stint wears on. So yeah, it's not been a great race so far, but there's a long way to go. We're only on lap 8 of 28, so we're just look. Sometimes the races like this, you can just be pounded around for nothing. But you never know in racing. You have to keep going. Lap 11, Chicken then goes into a wall. I almost hit into him there. You can see I have to react to it. His TV actually turned off. I've had an issue with that in the past with my Samsung TV here, and during a race, I remember famously I accidentally ended up taking my teammate Alonso in Spain, because I had to pause it to actually turn the TV back on, or to get the warning away from me. So anyway, safety car is in, or is out rather. I'm coming in, and I didn't really want to go into the hards, but you know, everyone's going to try and go to the end basically. So that's how what it has to be. And then Sway came over and recommended that, you know, if you've got another set of mediums, maybe you should pit for those and go to the end. And I thought, do you know what? You're right. I think that is a good idea, because I've nothing to lose here. Because the guys behind me, I think, are going. Look, all the guys that are behind me are going to overtake me anyways. So I was like, right, that's, you know, I'll do that. So anyway, so I may as well do it on a flipping decent tire. So I come back in then. Now I've fulfilled my my tire rule, which means you need to use 2 different compounds, of course. So I've used mediums twice now, but I've used a set of hards in between. So yes, I lost a few track positions, but now I'm at least on a decently competitive tire until the end of the race. So that's not too bad. So thank you to Luke for that suggestion in the race. That was definitely a helpful one. Anyways, at 15, we're back underway under safety car. And nothing really happened off the restart. It was very straightforward, but this is where things kick off a little bit. I'm not sure who Matt hit, but Dylan goes wide too. You can see the wing damage on Matt's car, and so he's going to let everyone go and gets himself a nice 10-second penalty for coming off the track limits there. So that was unfortunate for him. But yeah, just wanting to. Again, we're kind of back in the fold now. We've got a few penalties floating around. We're on a decently competitive tyre. So now we can kind of get back at it. And I don't want to, again, like in TTML, I'm not wasting 50% of my ERS to get one overtake done on the first lap. So I was like, Forbidden can go on, honestly, just he can do that. And then Ox got involved in an incident. I'm not sure who he hit or if he spun or whatever, but then he decides to give up and barrel his car into a wall, which didn't even retire him out of this race, by the way. I have no idea how that works, but his VSC is deployed for that, which I think Sway ended up taking advantage of and coming into the pits, but I think to address the mistake that he had made in the first place of not pitting. But lap 18, again, we're sticking with the group here, and I think Ox finally then retires. I'm not sure. Yeah, there he goes, and then the safety car is now deployed. So again, same situation as last time, basically. You know, Wesker, Sway, I believe Dutch is behind, and I believe Matt is as well, so like they're all going to overtake me anyway. So going to come into the pits. Most people came in, I think everyone except the top 4 basically came in to pit for softs. So would this track position have been useful? Sure, but I think it would have been absolutely demolished and wolfed, total wolfed even, with the crowd behind on soft. So I decided not to stay out. I could have, sure. Maybe it would have worked out, but I don't usually. I had enough experiences being swamped in Abu Dhabi recently, so I thought, nah. Let's stay on a competitive tyre, and you know, we'll go from there. So, obviously with the wet session, races actually start, by the way, so we'll talk about that in a sec. But again, nothing dramatic off at the start. Sway lets Dutch through, basically, or leaves the door open. I'm turning into a corner. I see the front wing there, very marginally, and then Dutch spins round, and I was like, I couldn't believe, like, I was very annoyed at this because he's going to blame me for that incident, isn't he? And clearly he's just dived a car and tried to overtake, and then a second one ended up turning in, so I don't know. Next, lap 23, Tom went round, so yeah, I'm not sure what happens with him, but yeah, that thing with Dutch really annoyed me because it was clearly his own fault. You can't just stick your car, he's trying to overtake Sway, I understand that, but like, you know, you got to stick your car somewhere else, like, you know. I'm turning to the corner. Speaking of Sway, he is coming here very quickly, obviously with DRS and overtaking and such as well, so I'm not going to win that fight, so he goes on. And yeah, so that Dutch thing really annoyed me because I was like, because it could have easily, I could have been spun out by that easily as well. So, you know, that would maybe even more angry about the situation. Lap 24, Joe and Dutch have a collision behind. It's actually desync, having seen both views. But Joe goes into the barrier. Safety car is out. Wings are flying. That is Sway's wing flying. So I decided that I wouldn't pit this time around. So anyways, here is the restart. So basically, lots of people had chances to pit because obviously with the wet qualifying session, everyone's got loads of fresh tyres. So basically, no worries with that. I meant to press overtake at the restart here. I didn't, and so Dutch ended up going through immediately. So I was like, "Oops!" I thought I had my overtake on, but I did not. Anyways, just, yeah, it's 2 laps basically. It's a 2-lap sprint, so I'm looking in a good spot here with penalties and such in front and that kind of thing, so we're looking good. And then I have no idea what happens in front, but anyways, it is literally the same thing as what happened to TTML. I don't know, man. I don't know who's responsible for that. I don't know what happened, but not impressed nevertheless. I've got 2 laps to try and limp home with this damage.
I think we should go.
It was it was bearable this time around because everyone's like, it's only 2 laps. There's only so much time you can lose in 2 laps with wing damage. So, you know, and I'm certain other people in front have damage as well. So I think Dutch had, I think Adam had as well. Adam actually, I think, was one of the ones that stayed out. I felt like I could have got him as well. I could have got Adam possibly on the last lap. But here comes Sway. I feel slightly guilty in retrospect. I should have let him go, to be honest. But I don't know. Just survival instinct just kicked in. I don't know. I just didn't let him by. I feel slightly bad about that because I know he would have done so for me. So I feel bad. I'm very sorry, man. I should have let you go. It was very intense though at that stage. You know, I could offer. Yeah, but that's all I can say about that really. Anyways, he didn't have enough straight line speed to overtake the next lap. So here we go. Then across the line, we lost 9 seconds to the cars in front, but it's going to be P4 on track. I don't know where that stand, but you know,
yes, lads.
Get the driver of the day at least. Yups from P16 or 17. I'm not sure which. I think P16. So, anyways, yeah, P15. Not sure what will happen. I have no idea what the story is with post-race penalties and the such. But yeah, Cam wins from Wesker, and then Adam, then Sue, who I would have thought I would have had a chance to overtake on those old mediums. But yeah, there you go. Again, no idea where that will end up being, but I'm pretty sure it'll be at least P5 or P6. And you know what? That's not too bad. That's a solid day's work. So yeah, I don't know what track is next. I think it's Hungary next. Looking forward to that. So anyways, thanks very much for watching, and until next time.